There's always hope. With the #1 movie in the country and a $20 million salary, Jim Carrey is without a doubt the hottest guy in Hollywood right now. I recently met with a megastar whose career is smoking.
If I keep making this face, will it get stuck that way?
In fact, some people make a good living that way.
When Jim Carrey made a living on TV's In Living Color, his career went from hot to sizzling faster than you can say a simple...
Hey there.
Jim Carrey pulled an ace from his sleeve with a hit film about a pet detective. 6 movies later, Carrey's comedies have collected more than $700 million.
You just try to keep it fresh and try to keep it moving and growing. It's like an organ of some kind, you know. You just never let it rest.
In other words, don't slow down when you're the reigning king of contorted comedy.
Jim Carrey, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I just think he's hysterically funny and terrific. He's a terrific guy, too.
I think up until now, Jim has sort of been a man's comedian. I think men just love him. He's like the Three Stooges, where men just love him and women don't get him.
He's out of his mind. I love him.
Fans obviously love Carrey's latest movie. Liar, Liar, a true box office hit, is all about a father who's compelled to tell nothing but the truth.
Really? You mean you have to tell the truth?
Yes.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Is wrestling real?
In the Olympics, yes. On Channel 23, no.
Will sitting too close to the TV set make me go blind?
Not in a million years.
There is a real-life dad who figures into these fiendishly funny faces. Jim's dad, Percy Carrey. When you get to play a father, is it sort of like a tribute to him?
Well, yeah, I use him all the time in my work. You know, I'm doing a movie called The Truman Show right now, and he's one of the characters, you know, that I kind of show to the world. You know, he's the guy that doesn't want anybody to, you know, feel any kind of confrontation or anything. So he's like, ends up like, what? Yeah, right. You know, like he has a face that he shows to the world and stuff. And I'm always drawing on things that he created.
So these faces that you do are his faces as well?
I stole everything from my dad. Yep. No, not the faces. The faces are my own disease.
Those faces also help cure what ails us. But despite all of Carrey's fans, the photographers, and the films, Carrey has always insisted that it's his family, daughter Jane and wife Lauren Holly, that keeps him grounded.
They're real, and they tell me when I'm being a goof, basically. Even Jane. I mean, Jane will put me in my place quicker than anybody. So, you know, reality sets in when I go home.
That's not to say he's unaware of the upside of fame.
Paychecks, yeah, well, you know, why not?
Okay.
I'm a carbon-based life form, just like Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And he's very aware of the fact that some actors get a little nervous around him. You let everything loose before a scene, and you scared the extras.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand kind of what you're doing and why you're screaming and yelling and jumping up and down or whatever. And a lot of that sometimes to me, I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while you have cobwebs and outer things from the outside world that are entering into your head while you're working. So you have to just go, you know, or whatever, and just clear everything.
And believe it or not everyone is a fan. The star of Liar, Liar says the biggest lie he's ever been told is...
Love the movie. Gonna bring everyone to it.
He may have the chops to please almost everyone, but Carrey says when it comes to films, he really can't do anything he wants.
You know, anything you want, you know, I mean, you're not gonna see me with a submachine gun unless it's a joke. Die Hard is not gonna come out of me, probably. You know, but there are things that I don't fit into. There's castability always. You know, you always have to take that into account. So I guess the trick is knowing yourself, because the possibility of you casting yourself out of your place or whatever is greater because you have more power. You know, I could go to the studio with you know, a roll of toilet paper and go, I want to make it. You know, and they go, oh, beautiful. Do it.
You don't get to see Jim Carrey a lot like that. He is very thoughtful about his career. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's not just a crazy guy that lightning struck. This has all been planned. Oh, absolutely. It's all been planned out, and he knows exactly where he's going and what he's doing.
I saw a biography about him one time, and actually he is, as a child, in all these pictures, making these funny faces. So I thought that was just his naturalness.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, he has a talent, but he knows how to control it and how to control his career. 32 million is what Liar Liar made over last week. And then that movie Jim told us about earlier called The Truman Show should be out next summer.